What if you could live forever? You ever thought about that? I've thought about it. Not when I was young, but now that I'm on the back nine of life, I think about it because I can see the finish line. So I start thinking about my immortality. I don't believe I'm the only one. I think there's a huge industries out there that have been created because we want to live longer. We want to be younger. Look at the medical professions and science, the plastic surgery, the different types of things that you can take, the elixirs to keep us young, to add years to our life. We want to live forever. There's something on the inside of us that drives us where we want to live. I remember the first movie I ever watched, this goes back at least 30 years, Highlander. Do you remember that movie, that series? When I first saw that, I was in the military in Europe, and I thought that was the best movie ever made. I know. But how can you beat, as a young man, sword fighting and immortality? It was wonderful. I just recently watched it again. I couldn't even make it all the way through. I don't know what was wrong with me 30 years ago. Maybe I was too young, immature, or maybe Hollywood has just changed so dramatically with the special effects that it just looked kind of cheesy to me and I just couldn't make it through. Bottom line is, I think one of the things I was really attracted to the movie and why other people were, immortality. We get to live forever. I remember also my grandfather, when he passed away, I was 20 years old and it rocked my world. He was my hero, still is my hero. And it devastated me for a time. And then all of a sudden I started noticing my grandfather in me. I noticed it in some of the words, habits, work ethic, attitude, beliefs. And then as I opened my eyes, I started seeing my grandfather in other people. Same thing. The investment that he had made in us, I started noticing it. He was still alive. He was living in us because of what he invested into us. I ask you again, if you really want to live forever, here's how you do it. Invest in other people around you. Give to other people around you and watch how the interest off of those gifts, the interest off your investment, lives for generations and generations and generations. Our gifts, our investment into other people, they are immortal. They will never die. There's a story in the Bible about Cain and Abel. You probably heard it as a kid growing up. You were taught about this. And one of the things it says about Abel's gift that always created a lot of curiosity. It drove me to study it because it didn't make sense at first. But it says his gift still speaks today. That was 6,000 years ago, and his gift is still speaking today. That doesn't make sense because that gift is long gone. He is long gone. Even the bones or evidence of him is long gone. But it says his gift still speaks today. And what it means by that is his gift, his investment, still lives in other people. It still becomes a part of them. That interest off the gift is still around today. That's 6,000 years. That's pretty impressive. That's immortality. That's how we live for other. We invest in those that are around us. Not just our family, but our coworkers, our peers, our friends, our customers, our clients. Anybody who's around us, we invest into them. We make their lives better and we live forever through the gifts and investment that we put into other people. That, to me, is immortality, and that, to me, trumps any movie that Hollywood could ever do, or any type of plastic surgery, or any miracle drug or elixir that I would take to add years to my life. Yes, I still want to stay young, and yes, I would like extra years, but truth be told, I think the best way that we can live is investing into other people. My name is Ed Carcarey. I'd love to connect with you at edcarcarey.com. It's a website specifically designed for you. It's free. Go on there. I have a ton of information. Find your passion. You'll find your life.